welcome to my channel, Takoyaki Tarot. I have a lot of messages today, so unfortunately this video is going to be long. I didn't want it to be long, but it is what it is, right? So first off, before I start pulling cards, because I will be pulling cards, before I start pulling cards and get into like my messages, I do want to like do like a whole disclaimer thing, like my intro. I cannot predict how the cards are going to come out. The reason why I say that is because with tarot, time is fluid. So this could be something that resonates in your life now, something from your past, yesterday, a couple days ago, weeks, months, year. I know I keep biting my lip. Or something from, you know, I had a dream, you know what? Okay. Or this could be something from your future, tomorrow, a couple days from now, weeks, months, year. Just take it how it resonates. But all in all, with these tarot videos, take it with a grain of salt because not everything is set in stone and things are constantly changing, right? So, with that being said, use your intuition, use your discernment. If this resonates with you in any kind of way and you're able to find some clarity, great, you know. But, you know, if it doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. Don't force it to be your story. Don't make it yours. However, if this does not resonate for you in particular, this may resonate for someone in your environment that you are close to. You know, just use your intuition, really. And if you like this video, want to subscribe to my channel, blah, 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 blah. And I will do my prayer. I don't like do my prayer on, like, camera, so, you know. I pray to God and call upon Archangel Michael and any ancestors, angels, and spirits of the highest white light that love me unconditionally to continue to protect me and my family during this time. Please help us see things clearly and to help us remove the fog of illusion that has led us down a false path in the past. Amen. Okay, so I had a dream last night that I like whooped somebody's butt. It could have been it could have been a monitor or a masquerading one, but I definitely bit my lip sometime throughout the night. Anyways, so today is October 19th, 2012, or wow, October 19th, 2022, 2:12 p.m. So I have a lot of messages, right? I have a lot going on my paper. So some of these are like thoughts, not thoughts, but like messages that come into your head. You know, well, you know what I mean. And then some of these are actually dreams. There's like 2 things in here that are like just from my head, and the rest are like dreams. So I think that's funny. I'm gonna start off with the thing that popped into my head, right? Which is it's about beetles. So I saw a beetle in my head, like a black beetle. So I looked it up. So black beetles are seen as mysterious creatures with a confusing symbology, right? They are harbingers of bad luck, but can also symbolize knowledge, wisdom, and transformation. So there are people, either friends, family, coworkers, whatever, your environment, your community, your partner, right? There are people that see you as very mysterious, okay? They also see you as very wise and having a lot of knowledge, okay? But for some reason, so there's a group of people that see you like this, and then within that group of people, they see you as like this, but also because you must be doing something bad, right? But that's not the case at all. You're basically just like all love and light, and it's just these are gifts that you're getting from the divine. But people they don't see them as gifts. They see them as like oh, she's you know, don't talk to her, don't talk to him, like he's creepy, you know. I don't want to get too deep into that because this video is already gonna be long enough as it is, and I don't feel like doing that shit. No offense to, right? But so Pumpkins. I was in an open field. Well, actually, there's a okay. All of these. So pumpkins, owl, and white scorpion, and the number 3. These are all one dream, and then a fallen star was a different dream. But these are all one dream. So I was like walking outside. It was like fall time. There was an owl, and I was looking past the owl. There was like a group of people. I couldn't really see them, but they were like shadowed figures. There was a group of people behind this owl, and every time there was like a split second where I was like, well, maybe I should go with them. The owl opened up its arms and went like that, kind of like, no, don't come over here. You have to go over there. So I just pivoted and just kept walking, right? So as I'm walking, I'll tell you what everything means in a minute. I'm just gonna talk through the dream. This was a good sized owl. It was like brown. It had like a white chest. It had like thick, furry like legs, but it was just like kind of like not this way, that way. So I went that way. And so I'm walking, and then I see 3 white scorpions. They were very tiny. When I saw them, they were very, very tiny. And I feel like I picked one up, and it was like hollow. It kind of, not like crumbled. Well, I mean, I guess it did. It like crumbled and just kind of like in a way like turned to dust. They were like dead, hollow. They were like empty scorpions. Like, hey, they were dead. There was 3 of them. Okay, that's also something I'm gonna talk about too. There was 3 of them. All right. And then like around the scorpions, there were like 2 tiny miniature figurines that were supposed to represent like a mother and a father. That's something else as well. But that one is a little bit more personal, but I'm going to share it with you guys anyways because it might resonate. So anyways, after I left the scorpions, I left them to crumble. I was in a bigger field, and there was pumpkins all around. Pumpkins. There was crates filled with big pumpkins that were stacked on top of each other. There were pumpkins near my feet. There were pumpkins everywhere. There was like little baby pumpkins. There was just pumpkins everywhere. And it was like a really gorgeous day. Right. So, pumpkins. Pumpkins are symbolized, especially in dreams, that you are open and willing to accept new experiences, but this is also warning you that things you desire will come to you. Like, whatever you've been desiring, it's going to come to you. So, in a sense, it's like pumpkins represent that it's time to harvest what you've, been wishing for, desiring for. It's like harvest time. You're harvesting everything that you've manifested, right? I wrote pumpkins in crates because there's a lot of pumpkins in crates. So, a lot of you guys could be harvesting a lot right now. With owls, they represent hidden knowledge, wisdom, and intuitive insight. They often represent death, which represents a big shift or change that is happening in your life. Owls represent deep internal change or transformation, specifically related to your spiritual evolution. This owl in my dream, it was blocking a group of people, and it was actually guiding my path. White scorpions, they represent strong personalities, and it represents something that needs to be fixed within your personality. And these scorpions, they were already dried out, hollowed, and crumbled. Like, I was able to walk past the scorpions and move forward in life to harvest my pumpkins. So, the 2 figures, like small little figures, like a mother and father, this could be like a lot of you could have healed your inner childhood wounds, your inner childhood scars, trauma. Like, you fixed those things within your personality, within your soul, within your being. You fixed them. A lot of it had to do with the way you grew up, your childhood, yada, yada, yada. Maybe mindsets that you picked up from your parents. You've healed that. So now you're able to move past that, let that go, let that crumble away, and harvest your dreams and your desires. Like, how cool is that? The number 3, it represents divine power, and they're working for you. So it's time to create and dream big, and the universe is supporting you, right? Like, it literally goes all the way around, like all of that. And the last thing, this was like a separate dream after that. Like, this dream happened, and then this dream happened. Like, I have like so many dreams at night. This is about a falling star. This is kind of like an out-of-body experience because, so if anyone's seen Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, the second clue, right, the egg, it was like that, but except it was round. It was like about this big, and it was clear, and it was like silver was inside swirling around instead of gold. It was just like silver swirls, like just swirly and glittery, and it was beautiful. So it was like part of me was watching me. Okay, so I was standing, I was holding this. It was like in my dream. It was like a fallen star. So I was holding a fallen star, right? And I was on a desk studying and, you know, looking through books and studying. I keep saying studying and just like learning a lot of stuff. But I was also watching myself, like an out-of-body experience. I was also watching myself studying all this while holding the fallen star. So I was holding the fallen star while studying, and then watching myself studying, holding the falling star. So I was watching it in both viewpoints. So yeah. Also, the last thing is so some of these people are seeing you as a beetle, okay? Not like as a like the beetle bug, but they're seeing you as like very mysterious. Okay, they know that you're smart, like you know your shit, like you know stuff, okay? You're very wise, knowledgeable, intuitive. So this could be the last thing. I know it's so random. In Lion King 2, there's a song called Not One of Us, and the zebras are just like deception, right? They sing about one of the lines of, I think it was Kovu. One of the lines in the song that they sing to him is born in greed, raised in hate. So a lot of these people, they find you intimidating because they know how like knowledgeable you are. Yeah. These people are the same people that like they're all about greed. A lot of them, you know, could have been raised in hate, like pride, prejudice, just like judgmental. A lot of it could be because that's what they were taught from their parents, and you know, that's their personality. But for some reason, those same people, like, they try to say that you were not one of them, but that's okay because you're not one of them, and you're not meant to be one of them. Okay, you're literally holding like all of this knowledge in your hands. Yeah, you're holding all of this knowledge in your hand, and you're very knowledgeable, and you're just like very wise. Like in the dream, right? I was just. It felt like I was like learning one thing after another, after another, after another. Like it was like never ending knowledge. Yeah. So, yeah, don't worry about a thing. That's what I got. I know it's a lot. It's like 13 minutes of talking. But so basically, now it could be because like they knew something was, they sensed something about you from the get, so that they immediately wanted to like cast you out. That's what I'm getting. They cast you out immediately. But it's okay because like, all right, so like, all right, wow, we have success in listening. Yeah, you use your intuition. You use your third eye, right? And because of that, you're getting congratulated and you're getting success. Like the divine is blessing you because you're using your third eye. You're not worried about anything else. No one else. You're just focused on learning and learning and learning and learning and fixing yourself and, you know, healing things within you. You're just focusing on your desires and harvesting your desires, and that's really it, really. But these people really tried to say that you were like a hateful person. Oh, strong personality. These, okay, because white scorpions also represent strong personality. These people could have said that you have a very strong personality. It's just very difficult to like befriend you, or you know, have a conversation with you, or like get to know you. You were not for them to know. You were not for them to befriend. You were not for them to understand, and they wanted to understand you. But you were not for them to understand. Like, that's not. So they, I don't know, I guess they got mad, or they just felt some type of way. Either way, they felt some type of way. But these people, they are born of hate and greed. All right. Focus and risk. You're very, very focused, and you're constantly taking risks. That's actually it's not bad. You're loyal to your mission. Your mission has to do with knowledge. Oh. We have focus, again, fulfillment, yeah, love, and reminder. I feel like the basis of all of this is just because sometimes you can get a little distracted. And I don't mean like, all right, this is what I mean by that. Sometimes you could be like if you cut somebody off, or you quit a job, and you think about going back to that place, you're like, well, maybe, right? The divine is like, like, don't forget why you're doing this. Don't forget why you did what you did. Don't forget why you're here, right? Don't forget what's going on around you. Remind yourself, okay, you're in this place now because you're very focused, you're fulfilled, and you have love, right? Everything that you've done was to get to this point, right? Everything in your life, you're very fulfilled. You have love around you. You're loving. You're just filled all around, and you're very focused. You're not distracted, and you're very loyal. You're loyal to, I guess, the cause. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Yeah. So this is a really good spread. This was very, very good. I like it because it's just clarifying everything from the dream, right? The owl, like, you got distracted in the dream. Like, I got distracted, right? I was like, well, maybe if I go back, you know, maybe that group of people, like, for sometimes too, because it may look fun, because it looks like they're having fun, but you got to realize that a lot of that stuff is surface. You got to understand that, you know, they're not always happy and fun. It seems that way, but a lot of the times those people deep down, they're just broken and lost, all right? In the dream, I was like, well, maybe, you know, maybe I should go over there. And the owl was just like it literally, like, blocked. It was like, go over there. Like, that's your path. It's time for you to harvest, right? And I was like, all right. And then I harvested, you know, it was just nothing but, like, you know, I got my focus back, and I was like, all right, yeah, I'm on this path of love. I'm on this path of fulfillment. I'm on this path of loyalty. Like, sometimes you just have to remind yourself, and if you know, if you stray a little bit, your guides will come and, you know, be like, this way, that way, you know what I mean? So that's cool. That's really, really cool. It's such a, like, good feeling. It really is. I don't even, that's the reading. The reading's done. It's like, great. I feel like there's something that's going to come up in tarot, right? Though that's inevitable, right? That's expected at this point. I'm going to use my supernatural deck. You got the Six of Wands. Oh, success. This is Roman numerals, so I still have to, it'll take me a second. But yeah, you're very, yeah, successful right now. And you have a whole team of spiritual guides, like, right behind you. Like, they're literally propelling you forward and guiding you. Like, that's awesome. It's so, like, I just have, like, the cheesiest smile on my face right now because, like, waking up and knowing that your spirit guides are, like, literally right there. And you're harvesting everything that, these are things that you could have wished for as a child. Because believe it or not, some people, they just wish for, like, happiness and love and a family, right? Some people wish for, like, fame, money, cars, clothes, all that crap, right? But there are some people, that's what they, you know, dreamed of. That's what their hopes are. Like, you know, I just want to have a happy home, or I just want to have a stable home, or, right? Like, I can't even, like, I don't know. It's just awesome because it's like, it's harvest time. I keep hearing harvest because that's what it is. It's harvest time. Excuse me. There's an owl on TV. Let's see what we need to know. Oh my god. Let me get one more. I got two more. You know what? I feel like this entire deck was upside down. But I must have taken that. I must have taken it that way for a reason. We have, actually no, because this one's upright. Actually, I mean, I don't know, whatever. The Six of Blades, the Knight of Blades reversed, the Chariot reversed, Queen of Blades reversed, the Emperor reversed, the Sun reversed, the Hierophant reversed. Yeah, for some of you, this could be your parents, because in my dream there was two small figures, a mother and a father, next to the three white scorpions, and the scorpions were dead and hollowed out by this point. Like, they were, whatever these parents tried to do to you, to your personality, your mindset, your future, your destiny, your stability, whatever they did, you fixed it. You fixed that within you. All right, you did the work. So for some of you, this could be your parents. This could be your siblings, your cousins, your friends, two people. All right, this could be two feminines or two masculines. But for the most part, I feel like this is two parents. So there's an Emperor in reverse and the Queen of Blades in reverse. So this Queen of Blades, she is very manipulative. She's just a straight up liar. She just lies. She just lies. This Emperor, he's just, I don't know, just like a narcissist on top of like a really shitty person. All right. So these two together, they're just like the worst parents you would ever want. I feel like a lot of this has to do with their competitive, like, competition. They wanted to cause some sort of change in your life with the Knight of Blades and reverse, right? They wanted to come in and cause some sort of chaos in your life. But your spiritual team, like, literally blocked that away. Like, they were like, no. They told you, go this way, because that's where your harvest is. That's where you're going to be harvesting, you know, everything that you want. That's where you're going to be fulfilled, you know. That's where you're going to be loved and have love. That's where you're going to be able to focus, right? And not only just focus, but focus on igniting your inner power. She's got the bow and arrow, and they're, like, lit up, ignited. Yeah. You take this path, everything that you were ever meant to be, everything that was supposed to be yours, everything that you ever could be, everything that you ever want, you're going to have it. Do that. And you did it. These people were trying to cause chaos from the very beginning. And the reason why is because these people lack confidence. They lack confidence. They lack clarity. Okay? These people, okay, yeah. With the Hierophant in reverse, these people could be in a marriage, but this marriage is, like, just not good. These people could also be very godless as well. Like, they don't, like, I mean, they know that there's a God, but they don't really have faith in God for some reason, or they're just, like, at the end of the day, they're gonna do and think and say whatever they want to say because they feel like, well, it's my life, I have the power, right? That mindset. But these people, they're not happy. They're in a very dark place mentally. So whatever chaos that they try to cause for you, it was blocked with the Chariot in reverse. Okay? They probably could have gotten caught by either by the police, like in here, by the police, right? Or, you know, they could have gotten caught by, you know, there's your spiritual team. They were just like, no, not this one. Like, this one's got work to do. You're not about to block this one. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, with the 6 of swords, blades in this deck, 6 of blades. What they wanted, okay, whatever they wanted to cause chaos to and essentially, like, destroy was, like, because they see that you're trying to go towards calmer waters. They know that. Everybody knows that, all right? This is not, like, some big mystery. Everybody in your community sees that, all right? Like, you're literally living, you're, like, right now, you're, like, living everything that you should have had or that you wanted, dreamed, etc., etc. What these people wanted to do was to come in and cause chaos so that way you wouldn't be able to move on towards calmer waters in your life. They wanted you to be in constant chaos. Constant disarray, constant confusion. Yo, I am so tired of this story. They wanted you to be in this state of constant, like, not knowing who you are, not knowing that there is a divine purpose for you. They just wanted you to be reckless, indecisive, unsure, lost, scared. You know, stuck in these patterns and habits that they bestowed upon you as gifts. Right? Because that's what it seems like. It was like, here, take this ability, take this inability to trust, take this inability to take accountability, take this inability to trust people, right? Etc., etc., yada, yada, yada. That was what they wanted to do. Pretty simple as that, you know? All because they're not happy with their life. So for some of you, this could be siblings. This could be parents, friends, cousins, co-workers, family members, whatever. Take it how it resonates. But there's definitely 2 people involved. There's a masculine and a feminine. These are straight up karmics. Alright? They wanted to project everything that they have in their life, which is nothing, onto you. And I mean these people, they could have financial, they could have money, houses, cars, clothes, all that stuff. But what they don't have is in here. They don't have, you know, like, all their chakras are blocked, essentially. That's, I don't know, that's pretty much it, really. So, I guess I'm gonna pull some more tarot. I want to pull more about this couple. Bless you. Bless you. So we got the Ace of Bones and the Four of Blades. These people wanted you, if you're a very passionate person, for some of you, they could have known you since you were younger. So they've known all along that you were, a very passionate person. They wanted to cause, like, I don't know, something about your passion, like they wanted it to be stagnant. You know, your love life stagnant, your passion stagnant, your creativeness stagnant. Everything that, like, your spark in life, the spark within you, they wanted it to be stagnant. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Hold on. Yeah. Where was I? Oh, yeah. The Ace of Bones and the Four of Blades. Yeah, they wanted you to be in stagnant, like in a stagnant state of mind, stagnant state of life, stagnant state of spirit. Like everything about you, they wanted it to just like be stuck. A lot of it is because they wanted to look at you to compare themselves, not because like out of jealousy, but because of like hatred, because it's like they wanted the power to be able to look down on you, to be like, oh yeah, the collective, like they're not doing anything with their life, because they're not doing anything with their life. To them, they're stuck in the 9 to 5 mindset, work and go home and make money, work, go home, make money. Like there isn't much in life that they themselves are pretty passionate about. They don't really have any real hobbies, any real talent, any real, like they don't really have much motivation. Like there's just no spark in their life. And they knew you did, right? They knew that you are a chosen one, and they wanted to kind of like fizzle that and burn that and just keep you stagnant. A lot of it is because they did it. Fuck. They did not want you to like outshow them, to show them out, pretty much. So it's actually very, very sad, but you know, a lot of it is choices. And because of the choices that they make, they're just gonna have to come back and not know anything and start all over again. That's the consequence of their actions. Because like I said, there's no punishments in universal law, there's only consequences. They may feel like they're being punished, but it's actually just a consequence of what they put out. We have the 10 of Blades. These people are in like in really, really... Oh, and the Page of Goblets behind that. These people are in like some sort of deep despair. Either emotional despair, mental despair, financial despair. It's like... Oh, and keep in mind too that it's the Hierophant in reverse and in the Sun reverse. So these people are just... I don't know, like they could even be feeling like they're just like in a deep dark hole that they can't get out of. Not only that, but they're in this hole simultaneously like watching you and gossiping you and stalking you and looking at you and just like, oh my god, the collective is blah 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 blah. I feel like I have to put down the Page of Goblets as well. Like it's just a pile of just like narcissism. We got the Wheel of Fortune. This is destiny. It's destiny for this to happen to them because the divine knew what was what was happening, right? They knew what was going to happen. So not only is this destiny for them, but this is destiny for you to live the way you should have been living your life, with balance, right? Temperance, divine intervention. Your guides like literally stepped in and was just like, not this way, that way. It's so sad what people will do. Like they will literally destroy someone else's life just so that way they don't just so they can continue to look down on them. It's like they didn't want it to be like, oh my whatever. Like for some of you, this is an older sibling. They did this deliberately so that way they wouldn't be shown out by a younger sibling or a child or a friend. You know, like maybe you and this friend have grown up together for, you know, whoever knows how long. But then for some reason they're just like, well, we practically have the same life. I'll be damned if this person gets everything that they ever wished and hoped for. You know? And not me. Like that's how they see it. Like I'll be damned if, but not me. That's not how that works. That's what they wanted for you to be. They wanted you to live in like this damned mindset. Now they are. What can I know about... I mean, I guess I already know about this couple because that's them right here. The thing too, these people could have been like this from the very beginning. Just very hateful, greedy, selfish. Right? But it just got worse and worse through time. But they saw you completely opposite of them. And they're like, whoa, this person's happy? No. Let's do what we can because... you know, we want to make the world seem like they're the ones that are unhappy, but secretly they're the ones that are unhappy. They just wanted to project what they were really feeling and what they were really going through onto you. Like this couple, these two people, if they were unhappy, they wanted you to seem unhappy. And people would never know that they were unhappy. You know, it was kind of like sleight of hand. They spent so much time with look over here, so you wouldn't look over here. So it was like for your entire life, they were constantly doing sleight of hand magic. But I feel like people are actually looking like, what is over there? You know? Tell me about this Knight of Blades. Like, I want to know about this Knight of Blades in reverse. Oh. Wow. You got the Queen of Goblets in reverse and the Two of Blades. So, not only is this person a liar, but they're emotionally unstable. Maybe they weren't emotionally unstable. Maybe you were, and you just fixed yourself, and now they're emotionally unstable, right? So, I feel like out of this couple, out of these two people, this masculine and this feminine, it's the feminine. I think she was like the ringleader. Like, she was the one basically calling the shots. Doing the most, right? Calling the shots on the sleight of hand magic. But now it's like she doesn't know what to do. It's like nothing is working. They're actually happy. The collective is actually happy. The collective is actually stable. The collective is actually focused. The collective is actually, they have self-love. They have self-worth. They remember everything. They know what they're doing. They know their purpose. What do? I don't know what to do. Also, too, they're choosing to not see the truth of the matter. I feel like to this emperor, he could be trying to differentiate what is truth and what is illusion. Okay, he could be trying to, like, he knows what's been going on, but now he could be in this mindset of, like, what do I do about this now? Like, what do I do? What have we done? Like, I don't want to do this anymore. That's the masculine. The masculine, I feel like the masculine is like tired of playing tricks against the collective. There's something that he knows. There's something that he knows in particular, especially about what this Queen of Blades, Queen of Goblets was doing, this feminine. There's something that she's been doing that he's had like a front row seat for like the longest. And now he's in this place where he's just like, I don't know if I want to keep doing this. He doesn't know what to do now. He's conflicted. There's a truth that he knows, but he just doesn't know what to do with it. A lot of it has to do because they're in despair. All right. A lot of it could be because he knows that the Queen of Goblets has been watching, spying, and stalking the collective. He knows that. This could be her partner. Okay? It doesn't have to be a romantic partner. It could just be like a business partner, this feminine's friend, this feminine's cousin, sibling, whatever the case may be. But this is definitely the partner to this feminine. They were definitely in cahoots for the longest. He knows that she has been stalking you, spying on you, and watching you, and gossiping about you. A lot of it was, the gossip was a lot of sleight of hand, like gossip about the collective, and they'll never look towards me in my life. Like, they've been telling people, oh yeah, the collective does this, but secretly, like, their life is not even close to as perfect as they have made it to seem as it was. There's a hole that this couple is in because the feminine dug this hole. The masculine wants to get out of this hole, but the feminine, she's not doing anything. She's not fixing anything. She's not improving anything. She's not... Even the mess that she made, what mess? What are you talking about? Like, that's her mindset. A lot of it was because this masculine was very, very loyal to this Queen of Goblets, Queen of Blades. He was loyal. So he did a lot of this stuff that he did for her and with her was because he was loyal to her. He had a sense of loyalty to her. So for some of you, this could be a relationship. Like, these are people in a relationship. Whether it be boyfriend, girlfriend, engagement, married, or just, they could just be like, they've just been talking for, on and off for years. They're hopeless. They lost their sense of, like, they lost their happiness. Like, they disconnected from God. Like, they're just, like, in this deep pit of despair. And it's because this feminine kept calling shots after shots after shots about the collective. And now they're in this mess because of her. Tell me more about the Page of Goblets in reverse, please. Wow. 3 cards came out. We have the 3 of Cups, the 9 of Bones, and the Devil. This person could have said that you overindulged and like partying and drinking and was very reckless with your health. So that could have been a lot of the things that this person was saying about you. This person could have said that. This person could have also wanted you to be in this constant state of overindulging, drinking, constantly partying, so that way it could constantly drain your energy. You would always be in a state of like fatigue. So they could have used, like, if you were in a phase of your life where you were like partying a lot, they latched onto that. And like, yeah, the collective is always doing this, the collective is always doing that, blah, 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 right? They used that. It made them feel good to look down on that. But lo and behold, now they're the ones going out and partying and, you know, indulging. For some of you, you could be still partying, but maybe not as much, or you don't even party anymore. For some of you, this person is still saying that. Like, oh, collective is just, you know, controlled by, you know, their impulses. They're, you know, they just party all the time and blah, 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 blah. But you're not in this mindset anymore. You're not here anymore. You moved on. You went out. You fixed yourself. You gained your focus. Now you have fulfillment, love. All right. You're constantly reminding yourself of why you left this behind. And you moved on towards calmer waters. Right? This feminine in particular is pretty pissed off at the fact that you're not in this mindset of partying all the time and being reckless with your health, indulging, right? She's pretty mad about that, and she's watching you too. She could also be upset at the fact that while you were partying, she could have been envious about that because you were living your life and for some reason she couldn't or she wasn't. She resented that. But again, it's all a choice. Either way, you're not in this mindset anymore. You're not doing these things anymore. You found your purpose. You let go of these toxic habits and behaviors. This could have been the 3 scorpions in the dream. You know, in the dream, this is what it could have represented. Constant partying, lack of energy, fatigue, overindulgence, right? Toxic mindsets, obsessions, etc., etc. You know, because in the dreams, the scorpions, they were not alive, they were dead, they were hollow, they were crumbling away. And I just walked past them, and behind the 3 scorpions were 2 people. Like 2 little miniature, a little miniature man and a little miniature woman. They represented parents. These people could have, you know, been fake concerned. You know, like, oh, you know, I just, you know, I don't know how the collective is going to continue doing this and this, and but secretly they're just like, yes, I want the collective to constantly be partying and constantly overindulge and constantly be a lack of energy because that makes me look good and makes me feel good, right? But you fix that. You're no longer in that mindset. You're no longer distracted. You left that behind. You went on towards calmer waters. We got the 5 of Cups in the reverse. These people, like, I don't get it. They're, like, upset or sad. Like, somebody is, like, feeling, like, I don't know, like, in regret. Oh, you know what? It could be the masculine. The masculine could be regretting everything that he did. He could have done something, like I said, for this Queen of Blades, Queen of Goblets, out of loyalty. And now, because we do have the 2 of Swords on top of the Emperor, he could have done something, and now he's, like, regretting what he did, and now he doesn't know what to do about it. He's like, damn, what did I do? Damn, why did I do that? How do I fix this? Damn, 49 minutes. I guess I'll pull a couple Kipper. Man, because I could keep pulling tarot out the butt all day. Let me just do a couple of split decks. We got the 2 of Pentacles here. Yeah, these in reverse, mind you. I feel like this relationship, their foundation, it's off balance. A lot of it has to do because of how in despair they are. They're not happy. You know, they're just, if this is a marriage, this marriage is just like very, I don't know. They're faithless, godless. The thing is too, oh, excuse me. They know God exists, but they just don't see God as a threat. They're the type of people that'll be like, I don't care about God. I'm gonna blah 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 like that. Like they don't really understand that eminent power that God holds. The Empress. You are the Empress. They were doing all of this to an Empress. You hold true magic. You hold true power. Your intuition is on point. You have the ability to manifest like there is no tomorrow, because that's how you manifest, like there is no tomorrow. Everything that you've ever dreamed for and wished for is coming true because you are the Empress. They did this to an Empress. If these people are not trapped by jail, they're trapped mentally and spiritually. Let's get some kippa. Come and get some kippa in the deck. Oh, I just heard that these people did something very, very dirty to the Empress. Like foul. They did something very foul to her. The Queen of Goblets, Queen of Blades, she does not really... Like, she's not batting an eye about this, but the Emperor, he's very guilty. Like, this guilt, it's getting to him. The Queen of Goblets, Queen of Blades, or, wow, yeah, Queen of Blades. It's like she doesn't have empathy. Alright, she doesn't have empathy. But the Emperor, he does have empathy. Not as much as he used to, because he just kept chiseling away and away and away of that part of himself to stay loyal to this Queen of Goblets, Queen of Blades. Okay, but he has enough empathy left in him to where he's just conflicted now. The Queen of Blades, Queen of Goblets, she is just like, I don't care. Very selfish. Ooh. Yeah, let me know more about this side, please. The whole Queen of Blades, Queen of this couple. I want to know. Oh, yeah. We have unexpected income in the reverse. And we have imprisonment. Yeah, so a lot of this had to do with money. So if they did something for money, to get money, they're not getting it. They're not getting this money. Shit, you could be getting this money, but whatever they were doing for money, they're not going to get it. Imprisonment, yeah, these people are, like I said, they could be, if they're not in jail or going to jail, it's just mental. They're like mentally trapped, spiritually trapped. And with this rat too, like I said, so the Emperor could have been a rat to the Queen of Goblets, Queen of Blades, just constantly telling her stuff about you, or vice versa. It could have been, you know, the Queen of Goblets, Queen of Blades telling this Emperor stuff about you. Either way, it could have just been a third party, like a rat around you that you thought you knew. And, you know, whatever the case may be, though, these people are just, I don't know. It's just really crazy. Whatever they did for money. The guy, the emperor, he's just like, damn, what do I do? What do we do? How do I fix this? Let me get some more, Kipper. Main female. Yeah, there's a main female involved in this. On the bottom of the deck, community reverse. The community will be seeing this. They try to turn a whole community against you. Friends, family, jobs, co-workers. Literally anybody who this Queen of Goblets, Queen of Blades could get her hands on. That's who she tried to turn against you. And a lot of this, you didn't even know what was going on. But the Emperor knows what's going on. He knows. That's the reason why he feels so conflicted. He knows what's been going on because she's been spying on you. He could have even been spying on you for her as well. That's too many. We have Journey, though. Journey. Tell me more about this journey. For some of you, you could be on a spiritual journey, but I want to know more about this card. Tell me more about this journey card. Distant Horizons reverse. So something is going to happen very soon. I would say within the next 1 to 4 weeks. Marriage. Tell me more about this journey. Tell me more about this journey, please. Message of concern. So, change. By the way, that's when change reverse on the bottom. So there could be somebody that's going to be heading your way very soon with some sort of message of concern. The message of concern could be what they were doing behind your back. Like, hey, did you know so-and-so was doing this? Or did you know so-and-so said this? Or this emperor could be the one coming to you. Like, hey, this is what's been going on. Somebody's going to get a message of concern very, very soon. Somebody's on their way to you to deliver a message of concern very soon. These people were hoping for a big change to happen with unexpected income. The change is not happening and the money is not coming in for them. Family room in reverse. For a lot of you, this is your family. You have karmic family members that's been fucking with you your entire life. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna pull some white cards because I'm just gonna keep pulling cards and I keep hearing why they did this. Why do they do this? Why do they do this? Let's see what comes out on Kipper. Why did they do this? Lovers. They didn't want you to find your happiness, your lover, your soulmate. For a lot of you, these people did this because they were jealous of your lover, of your happiness, how fulfilled you are. This is so weird. You telling me this main female did all of this to the collective for so long because this main female didn't want this empress to have her lover? So this could have been the divine with the reminder card. The divine could have been reminding you, you do have a true love out there. You're meant to be with someone. You're not really meant to be alone. You have a divine counterpart. This is like a reminder of your self-worth, that you are loved, you are fulfilled, you're focused. This main female just didn't want you to be happy, didn't want you to have love, didn't want you to be fulfilled, because she just wanted to look down on you forever. She just didn't want you to show her out, because she has no real purpose, no real passion, no real goals. And she knew you did. False person. Yeah, this main female is fake. Her mask is gonna be falling off, or is currently falling off. And now she's gonna be in despair. It's really sad, honestly. It is. I don't feel bad. But it's just sad that this happened to an empress, because she could have been happy and, fulfilled and on her life's journey and purpose from the get-go. She could have already been working, following the call, doing God's work. She could have already been doing that. But she was just delayed for the longest. Let's see what comes out. Oh, I think this main female didn't want you to be with your divine counterpart and procreate. She didn't want you to continue your lineage, because she knew that your lineage was more powerful and more impactful and more important than hers. Her lineage, there's nothing, I don't mean to be saying it like this, but there's nothing important about her lineage. It's just average. Your lineage is important, though. It's like she was hoping that you would never find your divine counterpart, you would never find self-love, you would never be happy, and you would never, ever, ever have kids. Your legacy is important. For some of you, if this is a family member of yours, it's really messed up. This person knew that you were special from the get. This person was told that. It's actually really, it's very sad. I'm getting emotional because it's very, can you imagine, you were supposed to, be blessed from the very beginning, the dawn of time, since you were born? And just because somebody was like, well, I want to be chosen too. They literally did everything to make sure that you wouldn't be chosen, just because. And the thing is too, they still were not going to be chosen. Even though they tried to deter you from your path and derail you and delay you. It did nothing to alter them, and it did nothing to help them ascend, to improve them. Because bottom line is, their blood was just tainted. Okay, they were not going to be chosen. I don't think they knew that no matter what they did to you, it wasn't going to do anything for them. We have the letter L. Sometimes my L's and C's look similar, so in order to know that it's L, I put love. So, But somebody's first, middle, last name could start with the letter L, or yours. You know, but I feel like this has to do with love. Let's see. Yeah, we got a couple more letters here. Let me get the letters out first. We have the letter S and the letter Z. So LSZ could be initials. Oh, yours or their initials, but I feel like this represents they're losers. These are a bunch of losers. They lost in life. They get to start a new karmic cycle. When their life ends here, they're just gonna come back again. Like I said, they're just gonna redo it all over again, start fresh, not knowing anything, right? Gonna have to go through the whole cycle of figuring out who they are, what their purpose is. They get to start a whole new cycle. Time to break free. You already did that. These people in particular, this female, or actually both of them, they can't handle criticism. They have a fragile ego. A lot of this, they operate out of ego. Sagittarius could be involved, or you could be a Sagittarius or a fire sign. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Or they can have it in their chart. Being spiritually watched. These people are being spiritually watched. A lot of the reasons why they feel like they're in a big pit of despair is because they're being haunted. Okay, they could be having nightmares. They could be trying, for a long time, they could have said that you were, like you did, you know, the devil's work and blah, 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 blah. But behind the scenes, they were actually making deals. Soulless Vagabond. I made this card because it represents somebody who is soulless and they don't have a spiritual home to go to. Alright? And I feel like only people who do things like this, especially to chosen ones, or not even to just chosen ones, just in general, they don't have a soul. They don't know who they are. Heartbroken by their own actions. I feel like this is mostly the Emperor. He's heartbroken by the actions that he did. Your friend is a karmic. This could have been the rat. Jesus Christ. Dark witch. Okay. This main female could have been a dark witch. But they could have said that you were a dark witch. A lot of the reasons why they did this is because they didn't want this to happen. They didn't want you to continue your legacy to have a spirit baby. So they could have said that you were doing this, but I feel like this might be coming out. She pays for play. So they could have said that you know, sold yourself, or, you know, you did things like this on the side. I don't know if they are actually doing this or they done this, but they definitely tried to say that about you. That could have been something that they said with the devil, the the 9 of bones and the 3 of cups. You overindulge in that lifestyle. So it's really messed up, honestly. It's so messed up. For some of you, your friend was telling this couple, these people, things about you for a long, long time. Alright, this friend could have been a feminine. For some of you, it's a masculine friend. But it got to a point where whatever they were telling this couple, it wasn't viable anymore. Like, the information, it was just no good because it was not true anymore. I don't know, man. It's fucking weird and sad. Anyways, that's the reading. It's so crazy how we started off so good, right? And that's what these people wanted. Like, they want to drain you of your energy, your happiness, because they're drained. They don't have anything. So just don't let them do that. I'm gonna go get a snack and watch a movie. So, yeah, that's the reading. I hope you enjoy the reading. You know, if you like it, subscribe to my channel. Yeah, I bit my lip last night. I had a dream that I whooped somebody's butt in my dream. Like I grabbed them by their hair. So it's pretty intense, but so yeah. Thanks. Bye.